Hi guys, welcome to Visa Simply again, D Aluwalia. So, alright, what we're going to talk today. I'm in Melbourne during this long weekend and Labor Day. So, what would be the best topic to talk about on Labor Day long weekend? Skills. Alright, let's talk about the skills and let's see how we're moving in this physical year, or what sort of people are getting, I'm specifically talking in terms of skill migration, and I'm talking in terms of skill migration onshore. And so who's getting it, who's not getting it, what's the game, and let's talk about for those of you who are still chasing 189. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. And if you get it, it's fantastic. But again, we got to be a little bit real, and we got to really look at the stats and the numbers. And so what do I think? I think, do not chase points. All right, that's where you guys go wrong. Stop chasing points, start chasing skills. Start chasing skills, and permanent residency is like that, guys. It's so easy, it's so simple. All right, you don't have to study data science, all right, if you don't understand spreadsheets. And a lot of you, when you're studying engineering, IT, and probably working in the kitchens or at the labor sites, probably it's good to study something. And and again, a lot of you come to my place, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong, definitely yes, if you can be IT engineer, or if you can be any other kind of engineer, that's fantastic. But if you can't find a job in an office, and you are likely working in a kitchen or driving a Uber, then probably that's not a good idea, in my view. You can give it a go, and this is how I see it, how I think about it. So now if you look at this physical year, and if you look at how many people have actually got 189 up till, I haven't added the Feb yet, because it's not yet been published, so it's not a good idea. It will be a few hundred who also got the invite in the Feb, but up till Jan, there are 4,200 invites. There are 4,200 invites for 189, and in this physical year, there would be 160,000 applicants or migrants who would be getting permanent residency. So if you really put this number and so it's from July to Jan. So if we if you look at pro rata, and probably hypothetically they'll probably 10,000 people are going to get it. So if you look at the if you look at this on the government database, it's 16,000 something, but again you got a minus New Zealanders who are going to get it as well. So after that, on the point base, if we even thinking about 10,000 people are going to get it out of 160,000, so what are we really looking at? So they're going to be 6 or 7, maybe 8%. I got to do the maths. You can use your calculators. Maybe 7-8% of the total applicants who are gonna get permanent residency will get it through 189 pathway. Now, when you guys, and the points what you're looking at is 1995 as of now, and a lot of you are not sitting on 1995, and you are not chasing skills, you're chasing points, and yep, that's fine. But till the time you're gonna chase these points and you come to 1995, you would be doomed again, because then there would be applicants who would also have work experience in their occupation, and even if they have 1 year of work experience, that's adds up 5 points, and you will be out of the game. Simple as that. You'll be out of the game. Now, hypothetically, let's if everything goes right, you age between 25 to 32, you haven't turned 33, you get 30 points for your age, you get 15 for your qualification, that's 45 points. You get another 5 to study in Australia, that's 50 points. You got a superior English, which is 8 each. So now you're sitting on 70 points, and then you got to study your NATI, you got to do your professional year, and of course, if you're doing a professional year, you got to be into accounting, IT, or an engineer to get that done. And again, we'll be talking about accounting. So accounting is generally 5 or 10 points above the normal criteria. So it doesn't really make doesn't bring sense to me. You do your professional year, spend your money there. A lot of you end up learning nothing out of it, and you got to invest your resources, your time, and everything. And then it equals out. Simple as that. And you don't get anywhere. So again, I think that's fine if you guys are chasing, and unless and until, in my view, if you're not gonna work in your skill, it's gonna be highly unlikely you're gonna get your permanent residency under the skilled migration program. And it could be anything. It could be as simple as you can do a trade course. You can work as a cook or a chef. It's so easy to get permanent residency. You can work as a tradies. You can be a mechanic, or you can definitely be a IT engineer or working in IT. But it's only going to help you if you can find the job and if you can work in your industry. And it's not about after finishing your studies finding the job in your industry. In my view, for the ones who only would be able to find the job in their industry would be the ones who have also been participating in the industry in the same occupation while they are studying. If you're not doing that, it is highly unlikely. My office we can get a few hundred calls every day, and that's pretty much a very, very similar scenario, guys. Okay, now you just open so many different options if you chase the skills. All right, and this is what it says. You gotta be working in your field of study, or study in the field in which you are working. You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. You don't need to get 90 or 95 points, to be very honest. If you're working in the same, if you have experience in your field of study and you got your skill assessment in the same field, to be realistically, you only need 50 points. All right, because 15 points you're going to get by the state. Simple as that. All you gotta understand one thing: you need to work in the occupation in which you're gonna apply a permanent residency. If you're not gonna do that, you're not gonna get it. Simple as that. And you need to think about it. You need to understand. Stop chasing the points, because maybe you see 90, 95 points now, and you start working on this, and next 6 to 8 months you'll be ready with these points. But I'll tell you what, the point's gonna jump. Because you don't have to look at this number, you got to look at the reality. The reality is there's only 6 to 7% of the total applicants who are going to get permanent residency will get it through 189 category. All right, and of course, if you're not working in your field in the field in which you have studied and you got your skills assessed, you're not going to beat it. Simple as that. How good, how far you go doesn't matter. You're not going to beat it. So guys, that's what it is. All right, happy Labor Day. Be safe. Enjoy. Bye.